Yeah, this goes so hard so quick. Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel with me, Draven. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Metal Fan Reacts video. Now, I did a couple videos with Love Bites, and of course I did the new Sabaton music video, which was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go back and doing a reaction to Love Bites. I had a lot of comments on both my two videos, a lot of people recommending songs, and so I wanted to go back to Love Bites. The secondary Love Bites video got blocked in Japan, which was kind of bummed me out. That if anyone who's fans of the band in Japan couldn't watch my reaction, so I can, so they can see that people here in the United States are enjoying the music that's coming out of Japan. So the video that you're about to watch is slightly edited to try to avoid that blockage. I mentioned this in almost every single one of my videos. Every time I do a reaction, it gets copyrighted, or it gets copyrighted by the producer or the band or the production company or whomever, and so then they decide if there's ads running, and if there are ads running, it's going to that band, which is completely fine by me. I mentioned this, I don't make any money from doing YouTube stuff. I don't sell anything. I have no sponsors. I do have sponsors, but that's for my video game stuff, so I don't really push it here on my YouTube stuff. I just don't want it getting blocked anywhere. I don't want someone, just because of where they live, they can't enjoy a video, especially in Japan, especially if it's about a band from a band, or wow, especially since it's a band from Japan. I don't want anyone who lives in Japan not being able to enjoy people in the United States, enjoying their music. So, I do apologize if it looks kind of funky, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. But yeah, we're going to jump into one of the comments that I saw was Love Bites Break the Wall with lyrics live from the Zepp Dever City in Tokyo. So we're going to jump into it. Like I said, I do very little to no research coming into these songs about bands. I'm just trying to be as organic as possible with my reactions, and just watching it for the first time, learning about it for the first time. I do want to make a slight correction to something I said in the first video, and I said in the second video, about the fact that the band was traveling and doing tours in 2019. I was like, oh, with COVID going on. So because of the COVID year, I'm still in the mindset that it was in 2019, because 2020 was basically a wash with COVID being closing everything down. So when I was like, oh, 2019, that's COVID, it's like I'm forgetting that we're actually in 2021. And I'm forgetting that 2020 was the year of COVID closing everything down. So I do apologize. I did misspeak on that, but I appreciate everyone that brought that up, even the ones that didn't bring it up so nicely. But either way, guys, let's jump into it. Love Bites Break the Wall. I'm curious how the lyrics are going to look, but let's jump into it. Yeah, this goes so hard so quick. It's awesome how quickly and how hard they go. And again, it blows my mind every time I listen to them. I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. So I, thankfully, with my most two recent reactions, I did compare Love Bites to others, like they sounded like other bands and stuff like that. And a lot of you guys in the comments did talk about it and stuff like that. And so thankfully you guys aren't taking it negatively. Like I have had some comments make where people would think it's rude or not right to compare one band sound to another band sound, and I agree. Like it's not like I'm saying, oh, these guys, this band is just like that band. Like that's not what I'm trying to say at all. It just what triggers like certain sounds and certain ways they say words, or the way they do the guitar or the drums, whatever, trigger reminders of other bands. So with it, which is like saying now I'll break the wall. It's gonna sound weird, but it's like it has like an almost an Iron Maiden feel to it, like when they would sing some of their songs. So it's remarkable to me that this band can trigger so many different bands like in my mind. Like it makes me think of so many different bands, like I mentioned, that they sound really like they remind me a lot of Kitty. And someone in the comments like, oh crap, someone remembers Kitty. It's like, yeah, you have to remember I'm 34 years old, dude. I've been around, so like, I was around when Korn first started touring. Like, I went to a couple of one of their first shows, Slipknot. I was around when Slipknot got formed, and I saw Slipknot live for the first time at Ozfest back in 1999. So it's I been around, and I've heard a lot of different bands, and for most of you guys, I'm sure have realized I know nothing about music. I know literally nothing. Like, I have no idea what kind of guitar it is. I have no idea what it takes to string a guitar. I just enjoy listening to this. So I provide zero technical information when it comes to music. On the production side, I could do that all day, and I could tell you, this, that, and the other. But when it comes to like instrumental stuff, I know jack shit. It just sounds amazing. God damn. So I don't want to keep stopping it every fucking 5 seconds when I pick up on something, or I just want to talk about something, because it just kind of ruins the flow of the song. But the way that they're able to just constantly go, like, there's very, like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to describe this, because this is what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, some songs, like, get a really high energy peak, goes into the chorus and lows down, and then gets to the high energy peak and goes lows, lows, goes down. Like, with Love Bites, one thing I'm noticing, very similar to Sabaton, is that it's very, like, steady high peaking. It's very, there's no lulls. It's always constantly in this high energy frame, and it's remarkable to me. And one thing, I don't know if it's a cultural difference, because I know nothing about Japan, or I know very little about Japan, I should say, that, like, at a rock concert, I don't really see any people moshing, and this would be like, I would be like, let's fucking go in this mosh pit. And like, no one's doing it. So I don't know if that's like a cultural difference, or if it's just like not a common thing, or if it's just this particular show didn't have people who were going to be mosh pitting. Like, I'm going to a Trivium concert a week from now. Like, a Monday, this coming up Monday, it's a week from this coming up Monday. So I'm going to a Trivium concert. And like, I told my wife, it's her first time going to a rock concert, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be in the mosh pit. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm going to be in the fucking mosh pit. Like, I'm going to be in there fucking getting my head punched in. Like, probably not, just because I'm a little bit taller. But like, like, I've shared the video of me mosh pitting before at a Trivium concert, and that was back when I had my mohawk and shit like that. So like, I love being in the mosh pit and just enjoying the music and stuff like that. Surprisingly enough, I went to a Linkin Park concert, and there was a mosh pit. You wouldn't think Linkin Park would have a mosh pit, but they did. So I'm surprised when I'm hearing, like, seeing like how I'm fucking going crazy in my chair. You guys see that? And like, in the audience, like, they're not. So I don't know if that's a cultural difference, and if you guys know in the comments, like, if that's just not a common thing in Japan, let me know. And I'm not trying to be insensitive when I say that. I'm just curious why there isn't really something going on. But either way, let's jump into it. I feel like we're about to have some awesome guitar breakdowns here. God, just insane. Like, how? So good. It's so good. And someone mentioned this in the comments, and I thought it was a great comment. It's like high heels, dresses, nice makeup, good hair, gorgeous singer, a gorgeous band, and then just like it's so mind blowing every time, and I know what to expect now. Listening to this band, I know what to expect when I see them dressed up in nice gowns and wearing high heels, and they're extremely gorgeous. And then when they just shred like that, and it's just like it's still it's a roller coaster every time I listen to this band. It's amazing. And right now it's kind of actually, as for I just said how it's been on a high this whole time, it seems to be getting a little bit lower, which is an interesting little take. I haven't really heard that yet from this band, so I'm excited. I like it because you know that means they're about to just come out of the fucking gate. Just raw. See, this still reminds me of Iron Maiden in a weird sense. God. So it's not going as extreme, but it's still freaking amazing. God, it's so good. Burial. Why'd you tell us to be quiet? I wish I had hair. Just going, I love it. The high heels with the hair, just headbanging in the night, oh my god. Oh, this is so hype. Okay, I have to pull that back just a quick second, because that's so hype. How just insane this is getting. It's amazing. Such a hype song. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, so as you guys can see my reaction, that was just fucking fantastic. Another amazing song from LOVEBITES, Break the Wall. And I appreciate those who recommended it, and I appreciate whoever made the video to have the lyrics in it, so I was able to enjoy the lyrics as well. But another great song from LOVEBITES, and I say this every time I'm listening to this band. It's like every time I'm surprised with the unique sound that they could have. It's like I've compared them now to like Kitty, a little bit of Arch Enemy, and now they have like that song reminded me a lot of like Iron Maiden, and it's just like. It's crazy to see so much influence from those bands, but how they're making it their own. It's their unique sound, and again, them in the freaking high heels and nice gowns shredding like that, especially with the one guitarist with the red hair was headbanging in the high heels in this gown. I was like, this is fucking badass. It's so badass to see that. And I'm blown away each and every time by this band. So thank you guys for the recommendations. And of course, I'll be doing some more Love Bites songs. I'll go through the comments list and see what other songs there is to do. And of course, as always, any new Sabaton song coming out, I'll do a reaction to. If you guys have any songs or band recommendations, let me know in the comments section below. I do read every single comment. I at least try to read every single comment. I try to respond to most of them as well. And I appreciate you all showing the support. Like and subscribe the video if you haven't yet. I do greatly appreciate that. And as always, all my information will be in the description below if you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I, of course, stream on twitch.tv/DRAVN. I play video games on there, listen to music, playing video games. Other than that, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the support. You guys have yourself a great weekend. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And I'll check you in the next video. Peace.